Okay, so here we go. It's day 9 of my fishing challenge. And the fishing challenge is to basically make 25,000 G or gold and to do it in 250 minutes in-game in Stardew Valley. So the weather forecast is it's a beautiful sunny day tomorrow. And the fortune teller is telling me that the spirits are in good humour today and I should have a little extra luck. That will hopefully mean more treasure chests. So first things first, let's get one of these fish in the smoker. And see what's in the post. Right, so Willie is selling new rods, which is an upgrade of the bamboo pole that I've got now. But I won't be doing that purely and simply because I don't generally, when I'm playing an ordinary game, upgrade my bamboo pole until, pretty much winter of the first year. Autumn's the earliest. Okie dokie. So let's see what's on the notice board. So Robin the carpenter would like a carp. Now, I'm not going to accept that though, because the amount of gold she's offering is 90, which if I remember correctly is about 2.5 times the cost of a basic carp. But if I was to put that carp in the smoker, I get 3 times. So I'm off actually to the beach today. And I've had a little look at how much time I've got left, and it's basically 100 minutes, which is more than I expected, which should be another 4 days clear of fishing. So my chances of actually making 25,000 gold is looking quite promising, which is something I didn't expect because I didn't think I'd get quite that many days. There's a treasure chest, so let's go get that. Go back for the fish. Okie dokie. Now a number of the items on the beach are count as fish. So the clam and the oyster, both regarded as fish. But other items are forage. Now if I was playing an ordinary game, one of the things I focus upon is foraging. And there's a number of reasons for that. Firstly, you need a lot of wood in game. And chopping down wood, you need to chop the tree down completely and then it regrows. Is a very, very good way of raising your forage value basically and your skill level. However, items that you pick up off the ground, if you make it to level 10 of foraging, which is easy to do within the first year, then you actually get them to iridium quality. And the way you do this is you've got a choice. You've got a choice between botanist at level 10, I think it's botanist, or tracking. Now tracking I've not found remotely useful, but if you go for the other one, everything you pick up off the ground in terms of forage is automatically iridium quality, so it has a purple star, and that means it's at the highest value it can possibly be. The other bonus to that is, whereas at the moment I have a mixture of silver and gold fish in my inventory, everything is all the same level. So with foraging, if you get it to iridium quality, then whatever you're collecting in a month only takes up that one slot, or in a day. I mean, you don't generally go around all month picking it all up, but you can do. So that's really a very, very useful sort of skill to have at level 10. Foraging also counts for some objects that you dig out of the ground, but they will, oops, I think I missed a fish there, oops, it's because I'm talking. But the stuff you dig out of the ground won't necessarily be anything other than basic level. And you need to do that in the winter especially, because some of the items you need in terms of creating seeds, forage seeds and stuff, will actually be under the snow. Now you can see just off to the right that there are some fish bubbling away under the surface. But unfortunately they're in a really, really awkward spot to get your rod to cast the line. So I tend to ignore it when it comes up there because it's just too awkward. Trying to get the angle right and to achieve what you want to achieve does not go smoothly. So you end up wasting time, whereas you're better off, in this instance, being at a place you've established where the fish are biting. Perhaps not as rapidly, but they're biting. And my fishing level's gone up, which is super duper. Plus, in one of the treasure chests, I have a couple more coal, so that's good news. Now my two cats, Rosa and Zebedee, have just had a mad 15 minutes. So I'm hoping that they're settled now and that they're not going to come racing through and knock my camera about like they did earlier. That was when I was setting up and just checking what I had organised. And yeah, my camera went for a Burton. Now we're picking up loads and loads of coal here, which is really, really useful for smoking fish. But obviously I need to allow the time to smoke it. Because at the moment I've got 11 hours worth. This one's a bit of a lively one. So the character who's standing by the fire pit behind me, that's Elliot. And Elliot lives in a cabin on the beach, and he's a writer. I think I might have spoken about him before. Okay, so we're doing fine for energy at the moment. So just to remind everyone, it's the total earnings capacity that I'm looking to raise to 250,000 G in 250 minutes. As far as I can work out, that kind of earned gold doesn't take into account what you get given, which is quite handy really for this, because at least then, you know, the cash that comes through the mail, hopefully I don't think, features in the earnings, because yeah, it's a gift, it's not an earning, in my head anyway, and the last £500 that came in didn't seem to get added. Okie dokie. Oops, there's another one I missed. Going elsewhere. Thinking what I was going to say next. Which is now gone in a puff of smoke. There we go. So at the moment we have sardine, halibut, anchovy and herring. That's in the top row of my inventory anyway. Don't think I've caught anything else other than those fish at the moment. Some of the fish in this game only come out when it's raining, and others, as I've said, are available at different times of year. One of the reasons, oh I'm silly, I'm talking. One of the reasons why I don't rush to upgrade my rod is, apart from the cost of it, it only really comes into play when you get later into the game and you have the more difficult fish appear, such as the octopus, when you could really do with a bit of help in catching it in terms of bait increasing the length that you've got to manoeuvre around the fish with, and things of that kind. I mean, with the bamboo rod you can't use bait and you can't use a hook, and obviously bait increases how rapidly fish bite, although if I'm honest I've not noticed that making an enormous difference. Right, now I'm very nearly out of energy. So this is going to be my last fish to catch. Like I said before, we don't want to pass out. It's very easy to accidentally cast your rod and pass out. Well, I think we'll walk back and we'll just go and smoke a load of fish, or as much as we can do before it's bedtime. Oh, it will hear me if I go in that bin. Yay, cookies, that's helpful. That's the kind of thing you want to find when you start foraging the bins. It's quite strange. I'm playing another game at the moment in my favourite choice of farm, which is the forest farm. And obviously I'm playing it in a very, very different way. So there's a part of me that just wants to scoot off and go and pick up various things like the daffodils. And of course on this playthrough that's not relevant. Okay, so let's put some bits and pieces in the shipping bin. Let's see where we are. So we have a total of 13 coal at the moment. So if I just put all the gold quality fish in there, how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 10. Put my cookies in the right place. Feed my face cookies. Let's get ready. Now I'm probably going to be able to get a couple more fish done. And I'll be having to pop off into bed. So even though I managed to miss a couple of treasure chests because I was focusing on what I was saying, I should have shut up, shouldn't I? I think it's been a relatively good day. Yeah, so this one should be finished at 11:30 and then I can pop the next one in and hot-foot it into bed. After I put these in the bin, the shipping bin. It was a bit quicker than I thought. Might get away with one more. Okay. Yeah, so I've got 15 left out of 270. And chances are I need to be in bed pretty soon after 12 to raise that right the way back to 270. And I've no reason to really push it, because it can get a bit silly if you're not careful. Or you could end up passing out in your house because you've not quite got to bed in time. Now there we go, I'm up to level 7 fishing, so that's by the end of day 9. So that's pretty quick, really, to be increasing your fishing levels. Okay, so I'm going to set it up to start a new day, but for this time it is bye-bye for now. Oh, not quite bye-bye. That's how much I've earned today, so that's over 3,000.